Alright, this is something that I came up with like just today. Just today, that I called the right-left. What you do whenever you see any chemical equation, any section of a chemical equation, is I want you to start on the right, you're going to work your way left, and when you get to the left, you're going to work back to the right. And that sounds a little weird right now, and you don't really know what I'm talking about, but I guarantee you will, and it'll be a method you use from now on when you do these. So, I'm going to start on the very right. What we're going to do, the very first step, is that you are going to ignore that big number. This big number is called a coefficient. I'm going to act like it is not there. So I cover up mentally. Alright, now I'm going to write down how many atoms I see in this compound of each element. How do I know what are my elements? Capital letters. What about this guy, this little letter? It goes with the CU. So underline all of your elements. So in this compound, how many elements do I have?
3.
I have 3. Again, I'm gonna take off my finger, but you're gonna ignore that coefficient. Ignore the 3. All right. How many oxygens do I have?
4.
How many S's do I have?
1.
How many Cu's do I have?
1.
Now I'm all the way to the left, so I'm going to work myself back right. And the way that I'm going to finish this is I'm then going to multiply all of my atoms by the coefficient, because this tells me I have 3 sets of this whole compound. So how many Cu's do I have?
3.
How many S's?
3.
How many O's?
12.
How many atoms total?
18.
12 plus 3 plus 3?
18.
18 atoms total, 3 elements. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, start on the left. How many oxygens do I have?
4.
How many S's?
1.
How many H's?
2.
Now work your way back. How many H's?
4.
How many S's?
2.
How many O's?
8.
You guys getting this?
Yes.
Alright, let's go down to the next one. How many O's?
3.
N's?
1.
K's?
1.
How many K's?
4.
N's?
4.
O's?
12.
Alright, and they're doing perfectly. They're working down this way, and then when you get to the K, they're now
20.
multiplying those by 4. 4
20.
times 1, 4. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 3, 12. Alright, let's do this one. How many CL's?
2.
2.
You covered it up more.
How many CA's?
1.
1.
Okay. How many CA's?
3.
3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is?
6.
6. 8. How many H's?
6.
6. How many C's?
2.
2. How many C's?
4.
4. How many H's?
12.
12. 4 plus 12 equals?
16.
16 atoms total in that compound. Okay? Now, here's a parentheses. Now, in order to do a parentheses, I want you to just use the distributive property in math, and you're going to distribute that 2 inside the parentheses only. You will never go outside of the parentheses. Now, these elements right here, oxygen and hydrogen, there is no subscript, so we imply that it is a 1. So, how many H's, without thinking about that coefficient of a 4, how many H's do I have? 2, because 2 times 1 is 2. How many O's?
2.
2, because 2 times 1 is 2. How many BA's?
1.
1. I don't multiply that by the 1?
No.
No, because why?
It's outside the
It's
parentheses.
not in the parentheses. Now I got to work my way back to the right. So 4 times 1?
4.
So I have 4 atoms of BA. 2 times 4?
8.
8. I have 8 atoms of oxygen in 4 of this compound. And how many hydrogens do I have?
8.
So add it, how many atoms total here?
20.
Okay, take your word for it. Alright, let's do this one. Alright, this one looks like it's the trickiest one we've seen because it has coefficient, it has subscripts, and it has a subscript outside of the parentheses. So, how many O's do I have?
8.
8, because 2 times 4 is 8. Now there's imaginary 1 there, so how many P's do I have?
2.
2. How many CA's?
3.
Now work your way back. How many CA's?
9.
How many P's?
6.
How many O's?
24.
24. So how many atoms total? 24 plus 6 plus 9. You can do that math.
39.
Awesome. You guys are geniuses.
I know.
All right. How many O's?
4.
12. You never add. 12. How many S's?
3.
3. How many ALs? 2. Now how many ALs? 4. Now how many S's? 6. How many O's? 24. How many total? 24 plus 6 plus 4? 34. Okay? Let's try this one. How many O's? 6. How many N's? 2. How many MGs? 1. Now we hit the coefficient, so we need to multiply all these. So how many MGs? 3. How many N's? 6. How many O's? 18. 18 plus 6 plus 3 gives me how many atoms I have total. I think you guys got this down. I'm going to give you this worksheet, and you're going to do the rest.